some of the best times I've had as a creator, or some of my most memorable, you know what I'm trying to say. Some of the times that I remember the most, I have had the best experience with, as far as like big projects. It's been those times where the money has been talked about up front. There is no confusion. There is no guessing. There is no wondering about whether or not I'm going to be compensated for my work. It's those times where the business part of it has been agreed upon, everything has been settled, and you're working with an organization or an individual that you have had great situations with in the past. Like, you trust this person or this organization. This thing is making a lot of noise. Hold on. And I don't know how to get this thing down. I'm in my wife's car and she has like, I don't know. And we might be hearing the clank. But yeah, you trust this person, you trust this organization, and the check has been cleared, right? The check hasn't cleared, but the business has been taken care of, right? You have no worries when it comes to that particular department or issue. And in those times, there's been times where I've done stuff where I haven't gotten paid, right? And I knew up front that I wasn't going to get paid for it. That's fine. The thing is, the business was taken care of up front, and I knew exactly what to expect, right? As a creative, I just feel like that's something that, or at least for me, let me just speak my experience. That's something that, because a lot of creatives don't necessarily want to even deal with the business side of things. Like, they may even have someone doing that on their, doing that for them. But there's some creatives that do it on their own, but that's not necessarily their strong suit. That's not necessarily where they're gifted at, or where they're comfortable at. So it's a hard thing when the business is talked about. And so it all boils down to getting that taken care of. That's like a relief for the creative that doesn't want to deal with that part of things, right? But wants to be compensated for their actual product or piece of art, whatever it is. And so whenever that's taken care of, whether you are not getting paid or whether you're getting paid, whenever you can agree upon something and it's a binding contract and you're not worried about somebody running off on you, the work, the time that you put in, the effort that you put in to get the work done or get the piece of art done or get the project to where it needs to be completed, the time that you spend on that, it doesn't even, it's a more enjoyable time. I can remember certain, organizations or teams that I've worked with on big projects, right? Creative projects. And because I trusted them, and the negotiation process was really, really a real quick process because I had done business with them before. They have recommended me to other institutions and other companies and other teams that have allowed me to do work outside of just the traditional being a recording artist. That has helped me, in the same way, to do what I love to do and be paid for it. Because of all that, the negotiation process is not a lengthy process. And so we can get down to what we really came here to do, and that's to make, art and get this project going. And so during those times, when we're working, it doesn't seem like work for one, but then also like in the downtime when we're not necessarily focusing on the art, there's beautiful conversation happening. There's, real life taking place. There's like community. Like there's things going on because the trust is there. I have confidence in them that they're going to deliver on what they promise. They have confidence in me that I'm going to deliver. And I know that's going to be hard for you whenever you're just entering into a business relationship with someone. Speaking specifically to the business part of it, this is your first time like entering into an agreement with them. It's going to be hard because it's not going to necessarily be hard, but I'm speaking to specifically times where I've dealt with companies that I've done this with over and over again. And so that first time, you just don't know. You go in, taking a chance. They might be the nicest people in the world and may wind up burning you. And so you got to take that chance. But once you've worked with a company for a while, for a period of time, or even at one time, if they're, the experience was good, and you go back again and do something again, it just seems like those times they're great, man. Like the experience is, it's on another level. Like there's the natural part of it, but then there's also, you can connect with people on another level because of the trust that's there. And so, yeah, once you find those type of, organizations, those type of companies, those type of whatever you want to call it, what name you want to put there, if it's an individual, once you find that, I encourage you to build on that, continue to build on that, continue to cultivate that relationship, not just for, the financial part of it, but because they obviously are good at what they do, because you keep going back. But then on top of that, just the human experience that I'm talking about, when amazing creatives get together, amazing creatives that have great ideas and have integrity and are trustworthy and loyal to each other and want to see each other win, when that environment, when you're in that environment, it's something bigger than us taking place. I've been in those rooms before, and one person says something, and then that connects to something that was already in the works, and then that thing that was in the works turns into something bigger because of the connection, and it's something that you just can't explain. And so try to find those rooms, try to find those relationships, seek those out. Find the things that you love to do and seek those relationships out in and around what you love to do. All right. Yeah, this is Dre Murray. Happy Sunday. I'm on my way to clean out this car and get ready for church. And so, hope y'all have a great Sunday. Peace.